Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do the nightly news tarot. It's the news with a catch, because, it's kind of what I broadcast as news if you really think about it. It's what we want to hear about instead of the fucking crap on the news. I definitely am not reporting for CNN or anything like that, or any of them. I totally just saw something move over there. Makes me wonder if it's Sophie, because she comes in here. She's the dead cat that still lives in this house. I see her all the time. And you know what's even cooler? Is other people who don't believe in ghosts and whatever, they've seen her too. And it's like, well, you saw my dead cat. But anyways, technically my sister's from a long time ago. But the animals will chase her. I've seen the living cat chase the dead cat before. It's insane. Anyways, I don't know why the hell I'm talking about cats, but because I saw one. Anyways, whatever. Moving on. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please stick around. I really hope you do stay. I would love it if you would. Liking the videos is a free way to help me. It gets shit circulating so that those who need to hear the messages can. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a legit donation through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or join me on Patreon, any denomination. You can increase it, decrease it at any time, and cancel it at any time, so it's absolutely no obligation to you at all, and it helps me out tremendously. And for personal readings, I do have openings for personals. The info is in the box below. Hit me up, and I will give you all the information you need to know. So, well, that just answered me right away. We have the dead end. Dun, dun, dun. In the village after that. Did you, hit the end of the road? Can't go no further in this situation? It's like got a hand in the middle. Like, stop in the name of love before you break my heart. You know? Stop in the name of love. Yeah, somebody hit a dead end when it comes to you because you're like, nope, been there, done that, not doing that again. Don't mind my broken nail. That's what you want to say to them. In sign language, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what this has to say, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I believe, oh, I just passed it. There it is. Yeah, so like when I was singing Stop in the Name of Love Before You Break My Heart, if the past is returning, any exes of yours, someone who did hurt you, I feel like you don't want to go round and round with this person again. I feel like it's a dead end basically, so if you're wanting to reconcile with someone and you know that you hurt them, I kind of feel like it will just end in closure basically for you and them, and then you guys will have to move on to somebody else if that's the case. But I just feel like there's kind of a fear of getting hurt here, not only with that person but in love. I'm talking to or about somebody who they fear another heartbreak. Like, I don't think I can live through another heartbreak, which is extremely sad. That's not the way you should think about things, because it's an experience, and it's a lesson. It's a crap experience, but we all deal with it from time to time in different points in our lives. And, what doesn't kill us only makes us stronger. But some people, they're not that strong, or they don't believe in themselves enough, and it really does tear them down. There's also somebody that's going to watch this who has lost somebody that they hold really near and dear in a romantic love sense. So it could have been a husband, a wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, or someone that you had a crush on, wanted to date. Maybe you dated off and on, maybe you didn't, but it is somebody that you were in love with in some form or fashion. They're on the other side. So obviously you've reached a dead end with that, because you can't really date a spirit. It's not The Corpse's Bride, you know, that movie, which is kind of a creepy movie for kids, if you ask me. I love that movie, but it's kind of morbid. It's also making me think of that. I can't remember who it is, but I don't believe he was a murderer. He was just a necrophiliac, but he dug up his dead wife and like preserved her and, you know, did whatever with the body, but for like a lot of years. That's how in love he was. He should have, you know, hit a dead end, but he didn't. He kept it going, and that's not cool. I don't think anyone's gonna do that. Lord, I hope not. Hopefully he's one of a kind. I know he's not, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know why the fuck I brought that up. It popped in my head. Don't go that road. that really is a dead end road. That's gonna lead to like jail or some shit. Don't do that. Isn't it like desecrating a grave site or something? I can't remember. Tampering with a body. There's a lot of different charges you could get for doing that. So don't even go there. I don't think any of you will, but what the fuck? Why am I rambling about dumb shit? It's because your love interest and you are friends, okay? You're friends to some capacity, whether you talk a lot once in a while or not really at all. This could have happened in the past between the two of you, even if there's a full-on disconnect now. But I just feel like you guys talk about really weird shit. Like, you can literally talk about morbid things, like gross, disgusting, scary shit, or funny shit, or shit, actual shit, you know, like, oh, look at what I dropped in the toilet type thing. Don't look at it, but you know what I mean? Like, when you joke around, like, I'm releasing the beast. I wouldn't go in there. You're gonna hit a dead end if you go in the bathroom. You might never come out, you know. I feel like a funny conversation like that between you and your love interest or the person who has feelings for you that you might be unaware of. Because I do feel like some of you might have a mild crush on a friend of yours, but because you're friends, it's just like... it's a very innocent thing. You don't really think more of it because you love them like a friend and you don't want to ruin what you have kind of thing. So it's not something that you would bring to their attention because it's not like you're madly, deeply in love with this friend. This is a small message, but they're madly, deeply in love with you and you have no freaking clue. And you know what I'm thinking of now is I don't even watch TikTok or anything. I don't even remember where the hell this came up, why I saw it, but it's popping in my head. There's some kind of kiss your best friend challenge or something. And I'm seeing somebody find this out through a stupid challenge like that. And if you didn't even think of doing that, you know, maybe you should try that because it would be an innocent thing and you could play it off as, oh, it's just for TikTok if they don't reciprocate. I don't know. I'm feeling something. Like, you'll be pleasantly surprised because they'll embrace you in this kiss when you're all nervous, just going to chicken peck them, and then all of a sudden you're making out and you're like, oh, they like me back, or they're going to be shocked that you like them back. There's a friend foundation here because I'm kind of getting with the friend situation. Someone's thinking it's a dead end, like I'm stuck in the friend zone, the twilight zone forever, and I'm never going to escape because nobody ever gets out of the friend zone. It's like I'm gone forever. Nope. You're going to be pleasantly surprised. Because they got feels for you. You got feels for them. It's such a cute relationship. These people are so adorable. That's going to resonate for more than one person too, but there's a guy out there. I don't know if it's your crush, your love interest, or if it's you yourself or just someone. I don't know. This is in with the whole, you know, friend, falling in love with your friend energy. He's got, it's really light brown hair. It's so light it can almost be classified as blonde, like a really, really dark blonde or a really, really light brown. And it's like a fade, but it's really short down here. It slowly fades up. And then up here, past the occipital bone, it's got, I don't know, it almost goes from maybe 1/8 of an inch right here to about a 1/2 inch and then inch. So it's like a faux hawk on the top. But he kind of combs it over, so he's got volume. This dude's got nice hair. Like, isn't that the case, ladies? Like, normally the guys we like have the best fucking hair, and it's like, I wish my hair had that type of body, or eyelashes. Men have the most beautiful eyelashes. Like, women pay for them, and there they are, just naturally batting these wonderful eyelashes, and they don't even give two shits about it. But this guy has, I want to say hazel eyes. They could be brown, but I see like a tinge of green in them. That's just one person. He's on the thinner side. He's not like a skeleton thin, but he's got some muscles. I almost feel like people might look at him and go, oh, he's a weakling, he's not that strong. But he's got like that manual labor muscle, you know, so you might not look like a bodybuilder strong, but they're actually very strong. Like, he could pick you up and you'd be shocked, like, wow, you know, you didn't even break a sweat doing that kind of thing. Because I kind of feel like he's smaller than you. Like, the female in this situation is bigger, and not necessarily weight wise, but height. So there is a height difference between you and this person, for whoever that is. His face is coming up very prominently. He has kind of a slender nose like me, like a patrician nose, and an oval face, but he's got that square chin. Like, mine's kind of rounded right here. His is more square. I don't know. He's handsome. He's a cutie patootie, that one. Anyways, that's not for everyone. Let me know if that's your man. If that's your bestie you want to turn into your happily ever after, your forever person. So this says, when light, acceptance, humility, relief, reverence for change. When dark, inertia, stuckness, tension, unconscious, gripping. I kind of feel like I have a tickle in my nose. It's driving me nuts. Unconscious gripping. It's like holding on to something that's gone is what I feel for someone. What, like, on the dark side of this card, like, you've reached a dead end. For some of you, it is time to let go of moving forward with this person, especially if it's an ex that hurt you or that you hurt. So if you did the hurting and you want an ex back, I feel like you're holding on to something that's dead and gone. It's bye-bye. That butterfly regrew its wings and flapped the fuck on. That's what you probably did, because I feel like that person wouldn't be watching this. But there's a lesson in acceptance as well here for a lot of you, for the majority. I kind of feel just accepting what is and what was. Like, this happened. You know, I can't change the past. I can learn from it and I can move forward. Accepting that this relationship isn't going any further. Like, we hit the end. We're at the dead end. We got to turn around, or we got to go, you know, make a new path somewhere else. But what I'm kind of feeling is, because I don't feel like, okay, I know we're at the dead end. There's no reviving this connection. We flatlined, basically. I'm out of ideas. I can't convince so-and-so to love me back. I don't even know how to share my feelings. Maybe you were rejected down the line and you're learning to accept that, like, whatever. It just, nothing came of this. But when I was thinking of a fork in the road and making your own path, I feel like what you think is gone is not gone for some of you, for a lot of you. I feel like the message here in this nightly news tarot reading, it's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings, and I'm not going to be singing. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel like it's like there's one more thing you haven't tried. And you're going to be presented with an opportunity to try again. Or this person is. Could be with that TikTok kissing. Who knows? That's funny. Yeah, because I feel like I think it's gone. I'm accepting that this is the end. That we can't move this forward. But it's not over. So you're accepting something that doesn't even need to be accepted. But I kind of feel like the reason why there's a path opening up for you is because you passed a test in acceptance. Like, you know that you don't need this person. that you can find somebody else if you really wanted to or needed to or whatever, that you're not revolving your whole life around this relationship or this person. So you're passing a test in acceptance, and it's like the universe is clearing a path, going, look through the bushes, you see the light through the cracks, like through the branches. There's your opportunity. Someone's getting an opportunity to resurrect something, or to start it, I should say, because you didn't date this person, to try again. So I'm going to read this. All right. My nose is driving me nuts on that side. Contrary to what its name implies, the dead end is very much alive. It's kind of what I was saying. I didn't know what this said either. It is a force that stops us from moving forward as planned. A different plan of attack. It is thick, dense, uncompromising, a wall beyond all walls, with every bramble, thorn, and stone. It simply states, no more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. But nope, you haven't. You thought you did. But there's another chapter is what it is. Maybe this chapter's over, but there's a new chapter. And this is an exciting chapter is what I'm feeling. It's like when you get to the end of a book, like book 1, and you're the cliffhanger, and you're like, what? I thought that they were going to get together. You can totally tell that they both have feelings for each other, and why are they going to waste this love and whatever? And then you go to book 2, and they didn't waste it. They left you at the dead end thinking that this was it. But it's not. Because somebody's heart was walled up, had barbed wire and all that bullshit wrapped around it. Because they were afraid of getting hurt, because they've been hurt a lot. Like I said in the very beginning, I don't think I could survive another heartbreak. So you're dealing with somebody who has really been through a lot, and the fact that they're getting feelings for you or have feelings for you at all is terrifying to them, because that means you hold a lot of power in the situation, because you can hurt them. And I feel like you can hurt them whether you guys date or not, and this person's kind of realizing that and accepting it. They're accepting the fact that they fucking love you. Anyways, where am I? It is natural to resist. It's very resistance and struggle, even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. The past, like I said, with exes and shit. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythic perspective, the end you face is very much a beginning. You know, when one door closes, another opens. We're in book 2. The possibilities are endless. Anyways, there are doors opening all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through, especially if it is an ex. I feel like, you know, that door is shut. It's dead bolted. Somebody burned the entrance. There's no way you could get in anymore. It's almost like the Beetlejuice doors. Somebody erased the chalk. You can't get in. You don't have the Book of the Dead, so you're screwed when it comes to that. I mean, that sounded kind of harsh, but I feel like if that's the case, you've been down the same road with that person time and time again, and it's like the same shit happens on repeat. So the universe is like, no, you know, why do you want to keep doing this to yourself? It's like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Some people don't change, and that person in particular, what you got back then, as many times as you tried over and over with them, that's what you're going to continue to get, because that's just who they are, no matter how old they get. That's what they do to everybody, kind of thing. So I feel like that door has officially closed. That is a dead end, and that needs to stay dead and buried. You know, we don't need to resurrect any zombies, because nothing good comes from that. But I feel like if it's someone you have a crush on, especially if it's a friend, like you feel friend zoned, there's more to come with that, because somebody was fearful. That's what was holding someone back, because they didn't want to get hurt. There are doors opening up all around you, just not the one you planned on walking through. If you are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning, which is coming in very unexpectedly, is what I feel. I feel like it's a fucking friend. Someone you consider a friend, or an old friend that maybe you don't talk to much anymore, so maybe you don't consider them much of a friend at the moment. like, oh, I used to know so-and-so kind of thing. It depends. It's different for everyone, because some of you still legit talk to this person, just not every day, and it's very minimal communication. Like, I feel like if you talk to them, it's kind of everyday Joe Schmo shit. But you want so much more. There is a lot of potential with that person, and I feel like the universe is like peeking through the bushes, and it's like, ooh, you know, there isn't a road here anymore, but there's a walking trail. So you're going to climb through the bushes and head towards your person, or that's what they're going to do to you, if that friend energy is making any sense at all. This person is a dog lover. They might have a dog, or they want one. It's kind of, I feel like it would be a husky breed, or it's a long-haired dog, so it could even be a German Shepherd, but it's, they have that kind of fluffy hair, but they're not like fluff, you know? I see kind of white and gray. Could be black and brown, which would also be a German Shepherd. I'm feeling more of the husky type dog, but anyways, I don't know. This person likes dogs, or you do. Both of you do. Oh, like I said, there's a path. The universe has created a path. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. I mean, this could happen during Libra season. I could be talking to a Libra. You could be one, or your person could be one, or you could have Libra in your charts. I feel it would be Libra Venus or moon in Libra. Because I kind of feel like this opportunity is presenting itself before Libra season. So it's coming up, because I feel spring. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. That's amazing. Yes. The end of a tough cycle. Someone's climbing through this prickle bush to get to the walking trail, to get to the other side. Because it's time to take action. New moon in Aries. You can't make this shit up. Yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going back to my 3-card spread, and we're going to clarify. But I'm going to get an overall energy card. That is epic. I'm so excited. Yay! I feel like this person didn't really give... feelings were not reciprocated. I'm just going to put it that way. But I kind of feel like through a disconnect, through time apart, somebody is waking up. They're not just waking up to their feelings. They're allowing themselves to fully feel. Like, they're allowing you to penetrate their heart space, basically, because this is someone, like I said, they can't handle another heartbreak, but you're already in the heart. So it's like their heart breaks when you're not around already. They're going to be beyond ecstatic if you approach them, but I kind of feel like they're going to approach you, and it's going to take you off guard. You're going to be like, who's behind me? Who are you talking to? Like, something like that is what I feel. Like, me? I thought you didn't like me like that. It's like, you know, I love you, like, as a friend. And you'll be like, yeah, I thought just as a friend, because we always joke like that. Like, for real? Because you fucking love them, too. We have expansion, north. This is your true north. But the card that came out is life, breathe. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. Life goes on regardless of who you end up with and what the situation is. But we have life and death. There is life after death. If you're wondering that, yes, there is. We do go somewhere when we die. This is just our flesh vehicle. And I feel like death is very significant in this relationship, and I know in this friendship relationship, and I know that sounds weird, but I feel paranormal activity, like ghost hunting, somebody likes to capture paranormal activity, and I feel like there is a lot of paranormal activity around both of you. One of you is well versed when it comes to the afterlife and quote-unquote ghosts and spirits and you know, things like that. You could be a psychic medium yourself, but even if you're not, you're just, you've done a lot of research. You have a better understanding of paranormal investigating and things like that. And I feel like your love interest is very interested in it too. And they might come to you for questions, for guidance. Like they come to you for answers, I should say, that with a lot of questions. I just feel like it's a hobby of you guys. It's like it's something you both enjoy. But when I say that death is important here, I feel like the reason why one of you is very intrigued with the afterlife is because you lost somebody very significant to you in your life. It could be a parent, a very close loved one. It could even be, like I said, I think I said this in the very beginning, someone you were in love with had passed away, a husband, a wife, or something like that, whether you were married or not. So death it plays a very significant role in your life ultimately, but life goes on is what I'm getting at. And I feel like this person is breathing life back into you, or you are doing that to them. Whoever, can't handle another heartbreak, especially if the person they love has crossed over. I feel like I would never love again. I didn't think I could ever love again. I almost feel like someone from the other side, a father figure especially, is bringing the two of you together. There is a father who crossed over many years ago when someone was a child, who is bringing the two of you together because you're a very good fit. And I feel like I want the best for my son or my daughter. I feel like this is a man's father, but he's connecting the two of you. But even if that's for one person or two people, like the couple, but I feel like that's actually a main message here for many of you. You have a deceased ancestor or a relative who is bringing your love towards you, or you towards your love. I'm living vicariously through you is what I just heard. So it's almost like having another life. Look, and that looks like a heart beating. Somebody could have passed away due to a heart condition, a heart attack, heart failure, something of that sort. I heard overdose as well, so somebody could have been faced with that. But you take my breath away. You're breathing life into this person, into this situation, or them to you. That's freaking beautiful. Wow. I just heard I'm finally accepting death. All right. And work, achievement, success, win-win outcome. So work is going